About Juneteenth, it's like, girl, you don't, you need Juneteenth. You already got
Black History Month,
and it's just like, girl, hold on.
But and the other thing too is speaking and thinking about the black community as a whole. Oftentimes when we see these trans women being killed, black people don't speak up about it. We saw that same thing happen with the whole Ed Buck situation out in California.
Okay, but the thing about it is, black trans have been getting killed way before, like the police brutality that we see now. But we have taken upon ourselves to lash out at Black Lives Matter because they spoke up about their situation, and when we didn't, and then because they spoke up about their situation, and we want to bash them because we're saying, well, what about us? Y'all not including us in that. And it's just like they started their movement, we could have started our movement.
Yeah, and Black Lives Matter was specifically about Black Lives Matter was specifically about the police
and
violence against communities of colors. That's a completely different issue. Trans issues, the trans women getting killed, that's a completely separate issue. So for the LGBTQ or the trans community to attack Black Lives Matter, I think that was misdirected anger.
Well, it was
a different cause.
It was misdirected anger because a lot of people don't understand the separation between the two.
And then it's just like now they're trying to put everything on the Black Lives that matter.
Exactly.
Even the black on black crime that's going on throughout the world, especially in Chicago. They want to put that on. Well, why Black Lives Matter's not, fighting for that? Well, y'all can start that.
Exactly.
They started the organization for the purpose they want to start it for. And it's the same thing that they're doing to Black Lives Matter. It's the same thing that they did to Colin Kaepernick. Him boycotting and taking the knee had nothing to do with disrespecting the flag. It had nothing to do with disrespecting the soldiers.
It was not about being unpatriotic.
But I honestly think people attack it because it is the loudest voice.
Right.
It is the loudest voice that people are paying attention to.
And then at the same aspect, it's just like Grandma always say, then by you attacking it, do you think they want to include you when you are attacking their movement? If you want them to include your movement and make it a part of their movement, then you need to go and find a sweeter, nicer gender way to approach them as opposed to attacking. So why do you want to be a part of something that you want something that you are part of to be a part of something that you attack?
I get it.
But see, for me, like from the first thing that I've ever created, which was
10 seconds,
a day in the life, and you know that it was a stage
play.
play.
We're coming up.
Everything that I've created, whether it was a day in the life, whether it was my books, whether it was my podcast, so much to say, it's always about speaking to and for black gay people, or black LGBTQ people, I should say.
Right.
What's up? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, but we are. My special guest today, the one and only Craig the Writer Stewart and T.S. Madison. And we were in here talking about...
Sophia, I don't like the way you introduced me after Craig. Introduce me first. And
no, girl, actually, this was supposed to be my radio interview. I mean...
Well, listen... You're gonna always
if we're interested in the truth. I mean, if anybody's
let's tell the truth. You're gonna always live in my shadow. So therefore, I came with you.
Okay, hold on. Rewind. Welcome back to Club Chit Chat right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Yes, but we are, baby. My special guest in the studio today, the one and only D.T. to the S. Madison.
How dare you actually start with her first?
Oh, my sister drinking now. She can't be. Hey, girl. How you doing?
I had to make sure this bottle was empty so when I clobber this.
And also, T.S. Madison brought with her today one of her...
no, she didn't bring me.
Oh, she didn't?
The hell wrong with you?
Don't get offended, child. Don't get offended by the truth.
Did you invite me?
No, actually, I invited Derek J.
Oh! No, you didn't, bitch.
And Derek J.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Where's no, you didn't.
Yeah. No, I invited Derek J because Maddie was busy. And then Derek J.
You didn't invite Derek J. You didn't invite Derek J.
I invited Derek J. because I had called Maddie and Maddie said she wouldn't be able to do it. So then I called Derek J. and Derek J. said, well, I'm in the middle of doing something, but the one that I do the show with, Craig the Writer Stewart, I'll see if he's available. And so then when you call, and I was like,
I didn't call you.
Yeah, well, when I called you, Derek J called me back and said Craig is available. So I was like, well, what are we going to talk about?
Girl, we're going to talk about all of the work that I'm doing in the black LGBTQ community.
How does it feel? How does it feel, How does it feel, Craig?
So then,
Derek J just
I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something more important.
But
we need to be talking about.
But no, we're gonna get to that right now.
How does it feel?
My sister, you have a whole lot going on because during the pandemic, everybody, the Queen Supreme Court, you had on hiatus, and then it's just like Now what are you doing?
Well, I created the Maddie in the Morning Show. I also created T.S. Madison After Dark. I've always been doing my car chronicles and stuff like that, and I've been very proud of Craig to see him take, my formula and go out.
Oh, girl,
and,
she is just determined.
Create all of these wonderful shows that I watch from time to time with Derek J. I'm glad that he's linked up with another gay man, and they really touch on a lot of gay men issues.
Yeah.
No, we don't just talk about gay men issues. See, that's the thing. I know you're not paying attention.
No, I am paying
Derek
attention.
J and I, let me explain it. Derek J and I do these bi-weekly panel discussions, and they happen on my YouTube channel as well as his. We talk about everything that's central to Black LGBTQ people.
Right.
This
And we
is
oftentimes
what you wanted to do with me.
So absolutely.
But I don't get why we couldn't do it, Craig.
Because you didn't make it a priority. You went on and did Maddie in the Morning.
No, I
and then
didn't.
You went on and did...
Listen, that was not the case. You see, you were so busy being up in that man's in your new love.
No,
life.
I didn't even know him then. I didn't even
the
know
one
him
that
then.
you before you met this one, you were in
No,
love with this one too.
that is not the case.
And then y'all fell out, and then all of a sudden now you found love on a two-way
Derek J
street.
and I, we talk about everything from...
And the thing about it is that the reason
bridging
why
the gap between black straight women and black gay men, black gay men and black straight men. We talk about everything central. Even bridging the trans community. We even talk about bridging the trans community. Yes.
Now we can sing at the same time, but we can't talk at the same time.
No, we're nobody's listening to
But
Chris.
I
She
was
ain't talking about a
why.
damn thing. She ain't talking about a damn thing.
The reason why that these things didn't transpire is because,
You weren't feeling me at the time. Just go on and say it.
why would I not be feeling you?
You weren't feeling me at the time, so you didn't want to do a
No,
show.
because here's the thing. I wanted a different aesthetic. I wanted what we did to look totally different from the Queen's Supreme
Well,
Court.
why didn't we ever do it?
Well, because one, the pandemic did come through.
No, this was before the pandemic.
But the pandemic did come through and punch us in the gut. It did do that, and we did, and I wanted it to have a separate space for it, and I wanted it to be done in a different way.
I am not buying what you said.
You may not buy it because I don't take food stamps.
I will definitely spend them.
I know
Please
you
believe.
will. You will, but
I will
that's
tip
not
right
the
into
case.
Whole
And
Foods with my food stamp
and
card.
listen, I'm very proud what you and Derek J got going on out there. But it's not you and I. So whenever I step back in,
Well, I probably wouldn't get a word in edgewise anyway if we were doing it together.
Just like you doing her now?
No,
Yes,
wait a minute, you are not going to
This
take
is what I go through on the show.
But wait, hold on. What'd you say, Craig?
You are not going to do that.
Do what?
Yeah, you know she cuts in and cuts over and talks over.
Pull your mic up.
My mic is fine
We
right
did
here.
a whole 2-hour show.
But hold on, sis, hold on. You said that I'm not gonna do what? It seems like I'm
Sit
siding
there
with
and
her.
yes, you are. Not seeing
Well,
you
you
like
know
you
why?
are. Why?
I've been on the Queen's Supreme Court several times.
And
I've
she
never
cut
been
you
over there
off.
with you and Derek J.
Oh,
Well, she could cut me off, but at least
I
she
did
invited me
not.
over.
So what you say? You want to be a guest?
How?
So what
Sophia,
a
don't
guest?
go over there.
No, I'm saying the
Sophia,
reason
don't go
I'm
over
siding
there.
with my sister is because she invited me to the Queen's Supreme Court. You
No.
haven't invited me
I
over there.
invited you to the Queen's Supreme Court. She had to have the final
Sophia,
say.
Well,
Don't-
it was not
Sophia,
yours.
She had the final
Sophia,
say.
don't
Yeah.
go over there.
I was the one who invited you.
Yeah.
Don't go over there, Sophia.
I appreciate you inviting
Madison
me.
did not want
Could you-
Sophia on
They
the
don't
Queen's
pay
Supreme
over there with
Court.
Derek J. Them. I do.
She
So don't go over there.
Madison did not want her on the Queen's Supreme Court.
And
When
she
I first
still
did
don't
That
want
is
me
a
on.
lie.
When
She
I
still
first
don't
asked
want
her
me
the
on.
idea,
That is a
she
lie.
was like,
that,
I'm not going to tell that right
Sophia,
now.
is a lie.
Oh.
Craig, why you sit up here lying on me? See, this is why I didn't want to.
Oh, girl, listen. Hold on. I got to call Iana Van Zandt because she got to fix y'all lives. I didn't know there was something going on, but I have discovered since we've been here, there is some tension between you two.
Ain't no tension.
It
between
is,
me
and
and
I
Craig.
see it, and you're just going to let me call Iana Van Zandt, and she's going to fix
Call
you
you Yanya.
I'm your girl, Miss
Yanya.
Sophia, hold it down right here. We are WERUradio. We are WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Ladies and gentlemen, my two guests today, Jocelyn Hernandez and Stevie J.
George, bless you for this fan.
Oh, you're welcome.
This
my
fan
friend.
feels amazing.
Yanya.
Right.
Girl, I drank that whole bottle of wine.
Yes,
Damn.
Sure did.
you want some water? Get you
No,
some
ma'am.
water.
I
She
actually
need to
want
have some of the
some.
celery juice.
I actually want another one.
You want another bottle of wine? George, go get man another bottle
Don't
of
do
wine.
Okay.
I seem like an alcoholic, but I would take it out.
But no, in all sincerity though, I really do think that we're in a position, all of us respectively, of really moving the black gay culture, or I should say black LGBTQ culture forward, and really making a concerted effort to do that, especially during the voting season, because a lot of trans rights have been eliminated.
Listen, this is the issue that I have with all of that.
Mm-hmm.
it's just like we wait until stuff happens to come on board and to start movement. We should be in the fight every day. We shouldn't have to wait until it's election season to get people out to vote.
I agree.
When we are voting for a dog catcher, it's important to go out and vote for the dog catcher. Just as important is it is important to go out and vote for the president, because one day the dog catcher could run for president.
Right. I agree with that. And here's what I would add to that. We, black LGBTQ people, have been at the forefront of every major movement, whether it's the AIDS crisis, whether it's the women's rights movement, whether it's civil rights. We've been at the forefront of every movement. And the part of the problem with black LGBTQ people is we don't know the rich legacy from which we come. A lot of people don't even know who Bayard Rustin was.
Right.
Bayard Rustin was Dr. King's right-hand man. He organized the Freedom Riders. He was an openly gay man in the 60s.
Right.
And here in 2020, you still have black LGBTQ people trying to move through the world in secret.
But also, it's just like being a part of the black LGBTQ community, you also know that the black LGBTQ community, our focus is party, having fun.
You're right.
When we go to our gay pride, all we worried about is getting to the club, and the club owners just worried about charging $50, $60 for what they're going to give you the next week for $10 and making money. We don't have no parades. Most of us, we don't have no parades. But at the white gay prides, they have parades. They have Delta sponsors.
Well, they also
they
get
have
a
all
different,
these big sponsors.
But hold on,
and then
so
they have they
no.
also tap into these grants and all
No,
this
but
money
listen,
that's
hold on,
available.
and this is where we were talking about the separation between
Whites and blacks.
because you know a white pride will get a bigger sponsorship than a.
But we don't even apply. We don't even apply.
That's,
and then it's just like we
I
have
agree.
people. We have people in these positions.
we
now.
don't. You don't think
What
we
part are
don't?
you agreeing with? What part are you agreeing with?
I'm agreeing that I don't think the work is put in on our side as much as it's put in on the other side. I don't think that so many times because of our community, we're trying to grab at it.
And we don't
not,
share resources.
And not be collective.
We don't share
and bring
resources.
it together. Exactly.
And then to your point, and in the defense of black pride planners, I think sometimes they just don't have the inroad. They don't even know who the powers.
Because the focus is not on helping the community. The focus is lining
making
their
the money.
pockets.
That's right. That's
So
right.
it's just like just like prime example, this year, Atlanta Black Gay Pride was canceled.
Right.
The Pride Committee, the Black Atlanta Pride Committee, canceled Gay Pride.
Right.
But because Labor Day is known as Black Gay Pride in Atlanta, they still came to Atlanta.
Right.
And the club owners and these
Still.
party planners, they still had events and host these events to make money as though they were celebrating Black Gay Pride when it had been canceled.
Because of the pandemic. Right.
Right. But the whole thing about it is, girl, child, it's about the coin.
And I will say this.
always
I
about
will
the
say
coin.
that some black gay pride, and you're absolutely right. But I will say that some black gay pride planners do get it right, because there are resources, there are panel discussions, there are all of those kinds of things that go on during Pride weekend. The problem is the people that come to attend
They ain't
don't
coming
always.
for that.
They don't go for
Why
that.
do people coming here to go to the sex parties and the after parties?
Because that's the focus.
The bigger
the focus.
bigger
And
question
then it's
is,
just like
why
that.
do we still have two prides?
Well,
why do we still have two?
Exactly.
That's the bigger question.
Exactly.
Because in 2020, there should be an inroad, as you said, where we are collective, but there's still two separate ones. So we have to examine that. Why are we still on two different sides of the fence, and the community is supposed to be coming together? That
Well, the
absolutely
short
makes no
answer
sense.
to that, but I
Come
get
on
your
with the
point.
short
But the
answer.
short answer is because we it wasn't inclusive. The white prides weren't inclusive from the entertainment. They didn't consider who we would have wanted to see. for
Girl, we
entertainment.
listen, and the black prides don't I'll probably come through and do a booking. Amaya does a booking, other people, Santana. But they just not really starting to really like.
Lift up.
Listen,
Girl,
our-
I'm trying to be cute
Be
with my
honest.
words.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to be all right with my words. They'll reach out to a loving hip hop star who will read us down, call us faggots and all types
Absolutely.
of things. And really don't feel like we're an accessory to them.
Absolutely.
And they'll reach out to those people but let's be honest, we're our own problem. They will fill the room for those people, but they won't fill the room for a TS.
Right.
But they won't fill the room for a Mike. They won't fill the room. They'll come out because they watch us online. But we don't see ourselves, or we don't allow ourselves to become the stars that we that we should be. Why don't we have a trans Nicki Minaj? Why don't we have Santana now came through and has made a lane for himself, and I like that. But just let's be clear. We don't have these things in our community because we don't support each other with that type of stuff. Ain't nobody buying no T.S. Madison song. Nobody buying no, you know.
I got you.
Who's buying your books?
Right. Women. Black women.
Black women are buying your books.
But I will say,
we don't want to acknowledge our stars.
and some of it is self-hate though.
But I always say that in our community, in the gay community, everybody want to be a success. And the problem that we run into is everybody want to be a success first. And when you are a success before they become a success,
You ain't
they
shit.
have a problem with you.
Oh, girl, you ain't. She did nothing.
And it goes back to what George was saying when we're talking about this, and what you were saying about this sponsorship for the prides and stuff. We have people in the black gay community, these promoters that have figured out how to get sponsorship from a UPS or from a FedEx or whatever, but we don't want to share our
that
resources.
information,
Because we're afraid that if I give it to you, then there's not going to be any money when I go back to get some.
And let's go real deep into this, Craig, and bring it back around home.
If you say what I think you're about to say, I'm going to walk out of here. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. Let's bring it back around home. This is why I ain't have no issue with. I joke with you about it, but I'm glad to see that whatever it is that we poured into each other's lives, that we've blossomed.
Absolutely.
And I came over there. The very first thing I did when we first met each other was I was like, "Girl, you ain't monetizing off of this. Let me show you."
Yes, she did.
That's the
did
very first thing
She
I did. Let me show you.
She's the reason that I started doing live
Because
streaming videos.
it was no skin off my back.
Right.
There was nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't lost a dime.
Right.
I could have gained a few from a couple of these book sales that I sold out here across America. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was nothing. And we grew into each other's lives, whatever. And I joke and I may give you a little hard time, and I may throw a little pie, a little cake here,
It's
whatever.
well deserved.
Right. And Sophia, don't let this queen fool you. I've always revered, respected.
Oh, we already had the conversation when I was receiving the award when she came. But
I ain't saying about revering and respecting.
Hold
Girl,
on.
please.
But Maddie came to Tracks, to a show when we were at Track. And Maddie told me when we were at Track, and this was on by the aquarium.
About aquarium, yeah.
Maddie came to the show and she said, "Girl," she said, "me and you, we gonna do something." Girl, we gonna do something.
This
And
was years
then
ago.
when I went to the ball, what was it? The ball where they honored us.
Juan and G.
Juan and G.
Oh,
She came. Miss Sophia, when you come to Supreme Court, girl?
Girl, I had already planted the seed
I
at
said,
that
girl,
point.
you what?
I had already planted.
You wasn't even in the picture. back
Bitch,
then.
I was.
At Tracks, you wasn't in
No,
the
you talking about at the ball. I was in the. I was.
But
when she said something to you at Tracks,
but you said she didn't want
there was
me
no
there.
Queen Supreme Court when
It
she
don't
saw
matter,
you at
but
Tracks. There was
I
no
knew-
Queen Supreme Court
she didn't
there.
say-
But
She
it
said
didn't
we
matter.
gonna
But
do
I
something.
knew. I
Okay.
felt in
We
my
gonna do
spirit.
something.
I said that
Absolutely.
me, her, and
Yeah.
Daniela
I believe
needed
that.
to do something. But everything works out in this perfect time.
It
You know
does.
So
how
you
it's
going around
supposed
saying
to
she didn't want me over there? No, you
Girl, she
didn't want
didn't,
me
girl.
over there.
I pushed, girl.
You
I
didn't want me
pushed.
over there. Well, I think
be. See,
you
so
supposed
for
to.
y'all, out there that's watching over there on the live, Craig is messy and shady.
No, I'm not. I'm just honest.
That's a messy,
But it
shady
worked out.
asshole
And then
from
we
Baltimore.
dragged you to the on the road with
Yes.
us.
So what?
We dragged you on the road with
No,
us.
you didn't, baby. She flew me.
Right.
Everywhere we went, we flew.
Well, girl, no, we drove
It
one
was
time.
that one time was because the tickets were so
high for no
ridiculous
And that when
to
we
go
were going to
down the
Memphis.
streets.
Yeah,
to,
for
no,
no-
that
and that's
was
what-
Memphis.
That was Memphis.
Yeah, that was
Memphis.
Memphis.
That was Memphis.
North
That was
Carolina.
when Bay left his phone on top of the car.
You're not finna give my David too much.
We done drove a whole hour down the road,
My
and he
baby-
realized
my
that
baby-
his phone was on top of the car.
My bae is a beauty. You're not gonna
Yeah,
give her too
but-
much.
Beauty, no brain.
Well, baby,
Hold
right.
on,
I love
Craig.
David,
Well,
though.
you got me on this one, Craig. I'm over here with you. Yeah, he beauty, honey, but he's just like a blonde.
He just boy crazy, that's all. Like
Who?
you, Craig.
No, I'm not boy crazy.
Well, not no more.
I wasn't before.
Craig not hot.
Madison, you know there
Now
was a
let's
period.
get into
You know,
high.
you know there was a
Okay,
period that I was celibate.
Now, Craig, don't do me.
See, y'all getting all the tea.
Now, don't do me, Craig.
Even though the kids stays in season,
Now, when we
winter,
first
spring,
met,
summer, and fall.
Now, when we first met, we was gonna do a boy together.
No.
Why you don't want it? Okay, I'll wait to tell your husband that. I want to
No,
know
no,
I'll tell him in private.
No.
I'll tell him in private.
Is this commercial break over?
Girl, this is a long ass commercial. Shit, I need some chicken.
What did you bring in? You go through the drive-through.
All the time. But
You
I
want some
listen.
chicken?
No, I don't want
Let
no
me
chicken.
Uber eat. Oh, I was gonna Uber eat.
But you have, Sophia, you have came to our show and you have given us, Sophia and the people have loved you and stuff like that. And I've always felt that we would have a great chemistry together. You, myself, Daniva, and anybody that you compare with anybody, because she just got
Those
that.
were the biggest shows though on the
She
road.
just got that.
Her and Daniva.
I keep telling people it's just simple. People try to make it all this thing. All it is just listening, having a conversation.
But I've always acknowledged Sophia as a star.
Yeah.
Always, I've always done that. And I just feel like that we as LGBT people, black LGBT people, we don't acknowledge our stars.
Right.
And that's why the Love and Hip Hop star can come through and y'all can try to shortchange and say, oh, Madison, we only gonna pay, we only got this much for you. And then I hear that you over here paying this bitch $10,000, $15,000 for a walkthrough and they don't even pick up the microphone.
Right.
And that's the problem that I had too, and I expressed that problem. That's why I don't attend a lot of LGBT gay pride events for that same reason. Because when we were at tracks, my thing was I went to the manager and I told them, I said the problem that I have with you all is we're here with you all year, and when the club is struggling, we work with you. And then the club is getting ready to make a killing this weekend because it's Black Gay Pride weekend or it's Martin Luther King weekend, but you want to bring in the brat. You want to bring in Nene, who has no talent when it comes to what is Nene gonna get on this stage do? She can't do no drag numbers. She can't tell no jokes. She can't do nothing. How is she gonna entertain?
And then the moment they get into it with a gay boy, they call him a queen, a fag, a woman.
But
a
they
pedophile.
They use a pejorative.
The trash I'm going through
that's
right
the
now,
honor.
which I need to talk to you about, because I'm going to do an evil clap on the kids for, constantly, putting these accusations about me online. I'm a pedophile.
That's crazy.
And then all of a sudden we become AIDS infested, HIV. Like it just the way that they feel on the inside starts to pour out. Like dog. It's just crazy.
And we've been talking a lot about the promoters and that kind of thing, but I also hold black gay men responsible too.
And
because
too.
you are paying to see these people.
You trans too.
You're paying these elevated prices.
Of course, and that's
and
that's the answer to all of these questions that we have. Just like, well, we just giving the people what they want. Well, the people been wanting us all year. Now all of a sudden, when you get ready to make some money, you say you got to bring somebody else in that the people want from the outside of the community, and then you bringing people in, like you say, who don't even donate, don't contribute to the community,
and giving them humanitarian awards and all kind of shit. I'm like,
but to that end, as you said, they bring those celebrities in who bring in a crowd. The point is that we in our community don't lift up our T.S. Madison.
Yeah.
We don't lift up our Santanas. We don't lift up our Trinity K. Bonets. We don't lift them up. So we allow the outside community to dictate to us who our stars should be, who should we be watching, and we pay that money because we don't have our examples.
It's programmed.
We don't have Noah's Ark anymore, where, or anything like that.
But I also think that it's a desire for gay men to feel and be accepted. They want to be accepted by the general public.
We just had we could just talk about this. Because you want somebody to accept you and you haven't accepted yourself.
Exactly.
It's just like you sit up here and you mad at me because I'm out and I'm switching and everything. You said it don't take all that. How you know?
Right.
You still closeted. You still can't tell everybody that you like men.
Right.
And let me tell you something from my experience. Like I've had my experience with white pride because when I became a social media phenomenon, the first people to really book me were white people, and my own people started saying that I was cooning, because white people got behind me and this and the other. Oh, well, whoop whoop, and I'm like, no, girl,
45 seconds.
They booking me, and then I went to my first white pride and I asked for a certain amount of money, and they paid me that money, no problem, and there was no love in hip hop, there was no basketball wild. There was no this on the roster. It was all LGBT people, and I've never seen a pride that packed.
We don't always think that we're enough.
Right.
We don't always think that we're enough.
Well, we should have had this conversation on the air.
We got so many flaws, girl.
Yeah, we should have.
10 seconds. The mics are hot.
These commercials too long.
Girl, I thought the show was over.
Damn, I gotta pee.
Girl, you should have went on that long ass
break.
I thought the show was over.
Damn, I gotta pee.
Girl, you should have went on that long ass
break.
Girl,
I just put this ball on the table. I squat.
There's the break over.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl T.S. Madison, and the host of the show has just passed out due to excessive Craig. You know, Craig can be a bit excessive, but she's back. Her name is Miss Sophia, and this is WERUradio, and I am your co-host today, not A, but the T.S. Madison, hailing all the way from Miami, Florida, by way of Atlanta, Georgia. And I want you to sit back and relax as I entertain each and every one of you. And for these things, I thank you.
That's the speech, baby. Craig the Writer Stewart.
Yes.
We were having a deep conversation off the air. We were talking about the lack of support from the black gay community to the gays in the community. You want to go on and just...
Yeah, there's a disparity in the way that we
Treat each other.
The artists, the black gay artists in our community, whether it's the T.S. Madisons or the Sophias or the Craigs. Because I hear people saying all the time, black gay men in particular, always saying, well, there aren't any gay movies or there aren't any gay television or gay books. Or no, they're out there.
But you don't want it.
You don't want to see that. You got to dig for it and look for it. But it's there.
Ooh.
Oh, here she go with this bottle.
Just girl,
That's
a
all
bottle over here.
That's all right.
God, I thought we were safe in this building.
You know, and so we don't support each other in the way that we support the Nicki Minaj's and the, everybody else.
I think, and I do think it's because we don't, like Sophia said, we don't want anybody to pass us. Like, when I see the girls from Pose and other places, like I'm there supporting them, like, girl, I love it, I love what they're doing. Like, I buy their stuff, because I want to be able to turn on the television and I want to be able to see myself. And this is why I try to, no matter how much we fall down in public, no matter whatever technical difficulty goes on with the Queen's Supreme Court or any show that I have, I am a part of, we are a part of mainstream media. And as much as they don't want to give us what we work for, we are. And we can't pay that stuff attention. We just have to keep going and keep pushing in that arena because we're making a difference.
Right.
And this is why when we do reconvene, we need to merge all of our things that we got going on together, and we need to stop talking about it and just be about it.
And prime example of somebody that's going through that right now is RuPaul. Every time RuPaul does something or she get another opportunity, everybody want to go to hate number. Well, she don't invite these people. She don't have these people. She don't. What are you waiting on? Go and open the door for yourself like she opened the door for herself. And then it's like, she has the thing. RuPaul, she has RuPaul's Drag Race. Then she has DragCon. Then she has these cruises that she take the kids on. Then she has a new platform in Las Vegas. And not only that, RuPaul opened the doors for so many people.
Definitely.
And then I talked to Kennedy Davenport, who has been on RuPaul's Drag Race. Also, she's been on the All Stars twice. And the thing about it is, she say, and RuPaul tell these girls, listen, I am opening the door for you. Where your career goes and what it does and what you do for your career, it's up to you now.
But see, the problem with a lot of us, and this is not an black LGBTQ thing, this is a people thing. A lot of times, we want people to do it for us.
Right.
It's not enough that I've done it, and I've been an example for you. You want me to take your hand, because I can't begin to tell you how many people say, well, how did you write your book? Can you write my story? No, you have to do that yourself.
But the thing about it is, everybody knows that it takes money. It takes money to do the things that you want to do. So then it's just like when they don't have the money, it's just like, well, how can I at least get started and do some things that I want to do to send me in that direction, although I don't have the finances.
Everybody on OnlyFans now.
Oh my God!
As much as they used to lay me out to the ground about the adult film work that I've done, and then I turn around and everybody got a dick in their mouth.
Oh my God! Listen,
or crawling on their knees.
I didn't have any money when I started, but you have you have everything that you need to do whatever it is that you want to do. If it's meant for you to do it, you have the resources.
But it's like you saying, and I credit that to what we have inherited as a society. Because back when you started doing, that was groundbreaking, and then it was just like nobody's really doing it. So now it's just like eating potato chips. A lot of people eat potato chips. So a lot of people eat. A lot of people are on the fan.
But this is why, I had to learn this hard lesson myself. Don't look down your nose at nobody for what they're doing, because you never know what position you may hold.
You can't judge a person on it today.
You get what I'm saying? And I had no idea that would have catapulted me into occupying different spaces. And if I would have listened to everybody saying, "Oh well, girl, she this and girl this is she that and blah blah blah," then I wouldn't have had the tenacity to keep going and apply myself and grow out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the reason that you're here today is because of all the things that you did and your journey and where your journey has taken you to, and your journey still is not over.
Yeah.
You still got some doors that you're opening.
Yeah.
Same with Craig, same with myself. We still are on this journey. So it's just like a lot of people feel like when you get to a certain place, that's it. But it's just like you have to get to a place where you feel like that's it. You have to reinvent yourself.
Right.
Because there's always more.
Right.
Craig, you know what I was thinking before? Because I got to use the bathroom, and then I'm going to have to go, and I'll probably let you and Sophia do y'all
She
thing.
gonna let us. Did you hear that?
You go to the restroom, you gonna come back. Just like when I go to the restroom at your house, and I go upstairs and I flush the toilet, y'all say shake the handle, and I come back.
Okay, well, I'm going to go out and get another bottle of wine and come. But no, Sophia, I think that I really would like to invite you to be at least a solid, permanent fixture in what we got going on. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent, because I don't know. I just feel like that I'm going to turn the Queen Supreme Court into the show.
The show.
The show.
The show. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready. Shirley Ralph said, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Hey, this why I keep,
is the stuff, you ready?
that's why I Craig.
Well, come on, let's go.
That's why I Craig keep a douche bottle by the bed if you
Oh
stay
God!
ready.
But you know what? But here's the thing. Talking
Oh,
about
now she don't want to talk about this. She talk about femininity,
but in
masculinity.
terms of the show, for me, I just want it to be as structured as possible, because I think we have to have room for other projects
Hold
too.
on. You want it to be what?
As structured
As possible.
as possible.
Well, can I give you a little bit of advice?
Come on.
So that it could be.
I'm on time.
It could be more structured.
I'm on time. I'm talking
Well,
about once
hold
the
on.
show starts.
Hold on, see
Like
that?
sometimes the show goes an hour and a
Now, go
half.
ahead.
I think the
Let
show.
it vent, Sophia.
I'm not inventing.
Let it vent.
I'm just expressing. But I
Baby,
think
put
that
it all in this bottle and we gonna cast it out on the sea when you finish.
I think that the show should be an hour, and I think that we have to devote a certain amount of time to the Queen Supreme Court so that we can also do other projects together and independently. Like I've been saying to you since I've known you that I want us to produce a documentary about your life. We haven't made a move on that yet.
What she's not trying to do, Craig, what she is not trying to do
What's
is
that?
she is not trying to go and create all this other stuff when the Queen Supreme Court is not airtight. So it don't make no sense.
Well, she done
for
went and did
Hold on.
Maddie in the
But it don't
morning.
make no
But
sense
I'm
to
gonna
me.
integrate that with the show.
Yeah, and then it's just like you're talking about what she's doing. It's just like
I
part
had
of
to do that, Craig, because of the COVID-19.
Well, yeah, I get that.
It's like things that there was wrenches thrown in lots of plans that we had.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
listen, I'm not past the documentary. However, when you and I have a conversation privately, there's some things that I need to introduce you to. You know, no, I'm serious.
I don't know what the hell she
There are some
laughing
things
at.
that I need to introduce you to.
That's
where
that
a
bottle of
person
wine,
talked
honey.
to
Bottle of
me
wine.
about the documentary thing, and they gave me some very deep advice about it. And I said that when we finish looping in the conversation, I'm going to loop you in, and we're going to talk about.
Now, who are these people?
I'll tell you.
Craig, I'm just telling
Listen, haven't I put you in the rooms with people that's important? Ain't we here now? Trust the process.
Hold on, Craig. Somebody say.
Trust the process.
Craig, listen more.
Girl, I don't give a damn what that person talking about.
See, you good at giving advice, but you're not good at taking.
Because
So you bad. You bad.
no,
You gotta be good.
He or she don't know what the hell they
You gotta
talking about.
be good. Yeah, she listened to the show.
No,
And
she
every
don't.
You know what
time
that
we get ready to
means?
talk, you always talking over us. She listened to the show.
No, y'all
she
talking
can-
over me.
So see, there you go. How can we talk over you?
You know what that means? That means Craig is a real top. They good at giving but can't take. But when they take, oh, my God, today.
Just the quietest she been all day.
It's clear as this water.
Are we going to talk about voting?
Yes, we're going to talk about voting. And I say
voted
that
yesterday.
you are up for elimination.
The
I
title
have one picture in my hand, and the picture that I show is the person that will move on and continue doing Club Chit Chat with me.
This device is about
And
to
if
die.
you are not on this picture, then you must immediately go to the green room, pack your bags, and get the hell out of here.
We're rooting for you. We were all.
I voted yesterday, early voting in Georgia.
Okay, can we talk about that during the next break? Because I want to talk about voting.
I have to pee.
Oh, we're going to take you
This
to the
is about
restroom.
to
We're going to
die.
bring you
Y'all
back
need
because
to
you got to
fuck
be part of this voting process. Then we got to talk about something else that is really dear to your heart. We're going to talk about that. You
Food.
know,
We talk about food.
yeah.
That's
food
really dear to
is,
my heart. It's really close to my heart, too.
But we were talking about all the things that you do. You are Queen Supreme Court. You're an actress. You
so
are,
many times
You're
we
what
said
can I
it was
say?
forever.
you are a producer.
Said our love would always be true.
You are a leader.
Ooh,
You are an entrepreneur.
something in that bathroom.
You are a
I knew.
philanthropist. You are a singer.
I would be.
I think you're pushing it now.
Huh?
Singer.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I just see that. That's what we just finished talking about 15 minutes ago. Y'all see 15
Greg,
minutes
how
ago.
many albums do you
hold
got
on, man.
out?
Hold on, man.
I mean, I don't
Hold
profess
on.
to
See,
be a
that's what I'm
singer.
talking about. It wasn't even 15 minutes ago. We was
How
talking
many
about
albums do
supporting
you
each
got out,
other. We was
Greg?
talking about supporting each other in the gay community.
Well, you know I wrote
And
for
now I
Brandy.
say my sister's a singer, and he's gonna come back and talk about my sister not a singer. My sister is a singer. Let me, you the cup.
Listen, he said he
I'm
wrote for
Miss
Brandy.
Sophia, holding down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We are the home of the
He
urban
said he wrote for
sound of
Brandy
rock.
Sophia,
He
but
wrote for
almost
Brandy.
doesn't count.
But man, hey, like I said, my sister is a singer. And if you don't believe me, take a listen. Pop that ass. T.S. Madison.
Oh, you better play that?
Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, oh yes, honey. Craig was the inspiration behind this song. He told me, he said, Madison, get in that room and write that beat and make that song so that when we get on TV, then they can sell that. Ow! Ow!
Madison, to the restroom now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ow! Pop that ass,
Ow! There you heard me right. Got the niggas in the club throwing ass tonight. I'm about this.
man. You say she wanna sing? This my sister. This my sister.
Ow! Yeah. Estonilla. Estonilla. Yeah.
Let's see if they'll be the same.
No.
That's what y'all
This
saying.
right here is about to die. Do y'all need to play
Baby,
that?
y'all on here a long time. Wait a minute. Yes, like a motorbike. Oh my God, y'all is down there. Ow!
Baby. I remember he's telling me, down in the
Oh, they
place.
loving it.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh my God, Craig, they loving it. They said not this bottle.
Yeah, I was wondering when that show was gonna give out.
Baby, that shoulder done gave out on you. We need to get these cameras some praise.
Girl,
Listen now, listen now. We talk a lot of stuff. We real trashy.
Oh, this PG-13. This ain't even it.
My favorite part was when he said, he said what he said. He says the trans gay community, the black gay community, and then he looks up at me, the white gay community.
That's a straight man.
No, he called him black. He called Bill black.
I think he didn't know what to call me. He just saw the fingernails. And
No, I know you're straight because you talked about your wife or your girlfriend the other day.
Craig, stop thinking
No,
about
I think I just.
You cannot be the only gay in the world. Oh my God.
He's male
Go
projecting.
out here and eat my baby.
I want to get back to this fan.
Wait, y'all got some cookies and snacks in here?
No, no problem.
You want some snacks?
I see y'all got some gooey gummies.
Oh yeah.
I love gooey gummies.
Girls got some nuts too,
Oh,
girl.
I got those.
Y'all got some
Y'all, that was
nuts,
amazing.
peanuts,
That was
thank you.
amazing. So good
Like some
together.
cashews or pistachio.
You guys are magic together.
I can't wait to see it.
This on the phone.
That
shit broke.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to call.
Hands in that basket, please.
y'all want some snacks?
See, but you gotta remember, if I stand up, all the shots are gonna look like this.
Oh,
So I got a better angle through here.
That's crazy.
He's shooting from the hip.
You don't look as epic when somebody's shooting down
Yeah,
on you. You
it looks weird.
look
Yeah.
You know.
So he's shooting from his hip, so he has you the perfect.
Well, if you want to stand up, then let me know, and I'll tell Craig to stand up so you can shoot.
Oh man, I needed this one.
We never had that many people and this many people in the studio at once.
How many people were watching on YouTube?
Like over 200
Yeah, it was like 250.
in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have nothing to do. They don't have nothing to do. Them hyenas don't have nothing to
They
do.
sitting there work on them people's job watching.
Frida? Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up Big Frida for the cameraman. She was just here for Gay Pride weekend. The white one.
Oh, really?
I've worked 3 gay prides. I think I met TS there before.
They still have Pride this weekend?
They did. I mean, not officially, but
Oh, I just
You
said
said
it
when?
was
You
canceled.
said this weekend?
this past weekend.
It's Columbus Day weekend is what is the White Pride, and
Mhm.
Black Pride is Labor Day.
Yeah.
National Indigenous People Day.
Sure.
It's not Columbus anymore. They changed it officially.
Some places it's changed federally.
It's changed officially federally.
That Big Frida.
Yeah, when I was in college, Frida
That
came
gold
to the
hair was
club.
kinda
It was
like
a
magic.
good night.
You said what?
That's
When I was
Big
in college,
Frida.
if Frida came to the club, it was a good time.
Frida started out like
Oh,
that.
Big Freezer.
Oh, what? You asking a question. What's the question?
A male
A male what?
processing. What was the word? Reflecting.
No, presenting is the word you're looking
Oh,
for.
man,
A
presenting.
woman presenting person.
No, Big Frida's like Maddie.
Frida.
So
Frida.
what's happening?
Frida ain't trans, is she?
Huh?
Frida's trans, you saying?
You saying Maddie trans? No, I was saying Frida's a woman.
You trying to hang me up?
No, it's not.
Oh, so it ain't just us. I don't feel bad no more. I'm
What?
like, all right, man. let me
Okay,
shut
when you
up.
look at Big Frida, what you see? No, I don't know.
Look, I don't want nobody coming for me, man.
I don't know what Big
trying to
Frida
cancel me.
Identifies as.
identifies. No, I don't know what she identifies. She's the New Orleans bounce queen. That's what we call. That's what she's known as, the New Orleans bounce queen.
You guys have
Now,
a
what does Big Frida identify as?
She said she identifies as he or she. You know what I'm saying? Like on an interview I
That's
saw.
like what? Not pansexual, but that's like androgynous.
Yeah, or gender
Non-binary.
non-conforming.
Non-binary.
Yeah, non-binary.
But you encyclopedic for all this.
George.
That's a lot. Gender
No,
non-conforming.
you don't. You just have to when you meet them, just ask them.
We Are You Radio?
So what would I consider you?
A lady. I'm a lady.
See, and then I was serious. I really want to know. So
Yeah,
I
I'm a lady. I'm a lady. Cause see, Madison, she a woman. Cause I say I'm a lady, cause woman still has men in it. Ain't no men about me. I'm a lady.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not even. I'm gay.
Great, hand me that.
You
I'm about to say,
can.
because you
I mean,
that's
but
I'm
you
just
work.
Yes.
when you
Jamal, what you think I
when you
am?
working.
Right. Huh?
Man,
He said he was watching The Color Purple, and he said, "Oh, answer to that question
What you think I am, Jamal?
is confused."
Confused. I know what my D goes right in these.
Oh my
panties.
God! Oh, we supposed to be going on the air right here.
hold up. You said that's Whitney and Danny
Hey. Oh my God!
I know.
Child, they're in here. They're about to make me miss my break, honey. Yes, child.
Baby,
I'm gonna
when I
Miss Sophia,
tell you-
hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. But guess what, everybody? We're gonna go on and play this music. Y'all want to sit down and take y'all place, or y'all want to go? Because they complain about the breaks being long. It's too long to get back to the talk. and
Ain't
stuff
nobody
that
gonna
you wanna
take your
talk,
place.
honey.
They backstabbers. Oh.
You say y'all should look. Craig, turn that fan off. I hear that fan. Turn that fan off. I hear that fan on the air.
Girl, you
honey.
that hot, girl?
No, I just want to keep it cool.
You want to keep it cool?
That's why I took my
Well, take
jacket
off that
off.
long sleeve shirt.
This right here died.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Back in the day when I was a little girl, men didn't mind taking their shirts off.
Especially
now-
for other men.
Huh?
Especially for other men.
Yes, but now men sitting up here sweating in long sleeve shirts and talking about they hot. What kind of mess is that, Craig? And he eating.
Craig, you mean to tell me you gonna come here and embarrass me like I don't feed you?
No,
embarrass me like that.
That's because she don't eat nothing. She eat grass, tree leaves, branches,
eucalyptus flower,
and dirt, trying to be healthy. And I keep telling her, honey, you gonna be you healthy, honey, but what can you eat that'll make your ass grow? Cause she run around here with her back on her thigh. Cause somebody,
girl, you walk around here looking like you 32 months pregnant.
Yeah, I am pregnant.
Girl, y'all need to be eating all that food.
And yes, we do need to eat all that food, honey. Yes, honey. I'm gonna have my baby right before Christmas. Cause I'm supposed to have it in New Year's, but I'm told the doctor.
I'm having mine after COVID. Cause I can't have my baby born in this environment.
Why? You conceived the baby in this environment.
I did not.
Now you want to be careful.
I did not. I haven't had sex in weeks.
Well, coronavirus been around for months.
Really? The way the kids partying in Atlanta.
But listen, we are getting ready for a very important election coming up on November the 3rd.
Craig, pass us on them dummy snacks. We about to get something real deep, and I need a snack.
And this presidential election is a very important election. So what are you all's thought on the presidential
election? If it ain't Joe Biden, it's President Trump. And once we back again in the lesser of two evils.
And we have to vote for the person. Because I know a lot of black folks have issues with Biden and the, what was it called? The crime bill. But we have to choose, like you said, the less of the two evils, and we have to choose the one that we can kind of mold once they're in office. And I think Biden is that person that we can at least mold.
Child, we can't mold none of them. None of them we can't mold. We can't mold none of them, Craig. We colors. We done been through so much stuff. We done been, we got through George Washington. We still here.
But I think to say that would suggest that you shouldn't just vote.
No, we gonna vote.
Right.
Oh, we gonna vote. We gonna go up there. We gonna vote his black ass. Boy, that's the wrong show. That was Lean on Me, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lean on Me. Joe Clark. But it's a very important election. It's like I said, earlier, honey. All elections are important, and you should follow politics year round. Just like you follow when the new George is going to drop. You know the date that the new George is going to drop. You need to follow politics year round, and it's not about it's not only about the presidential election. It's about your local elections as well, because your local officials end up running for national offices. So if you don't know who they are, and if you don't keep up with politics on a daily basis, honey, then you'll be lost, and then you'll have to form your opinion based on somebody else's opinion, as opposed to you following the elections year round or following these things year round. You have your own opinion.
And that's how you affect change, the local elections, because you're voting in your mayors, who the mayor is over the police department, and of course we see what's happening with the police departments in communities of color, and we're voting in sheriffs, you're voting in the judges. So it's important to be there at these local elections and not just show up for presidential ones.
Listen, I live out there in Conscious, Georgia.
In Conscious?
Conscious. And they had a judge out there, his name was Sidney Nation. And they used to call him the hang-em judge. And he said before he left the bench, he was going to give out 1 million years. How many of those years you think is colored?
Speaking of, all of these judges that Trump has appointed, not one has been black.
Kamala brought that in the vice.
Yeah.
Brought that out in the vice presidential debate. But
yeah.
Not only that, the thing that I take issues with a lot of people of color is we are on the bandwagon with everybody, and we ride or die with them until somebody bring up something or until they're running against us. Everybody was all for Bill Clinton, all for Hillary Clinton. Bill Clinton was the first black president, and he was so black. He did so much for the black community, and y'all called him the first black president. Then Barack Obama started running, and then Barack Obama ran to Bill Clinton's wife. So everything that y'all hated about Hillary Clinton came out while she was running against Barack Obama. Well, why did it come out when her husband was the president?
Right.
And because the stuff that y'all are accusing her of now, she did that when her husband was the president.
Right. And people want to say, as you said, that Clinton was the first black president, but he had more, that mass incarceration shit happened under Clinton. He had more black men arrested than anybody.
And then they're doing the same thing to Kamala Harris. It's just like, she's the first woman of color that's,
that could potentially become vice president.
Anytime you dealing with the first anything, You in trouble.
But the thing about it is, you know you're in trouble. You know you're in trouble. But the thing about it is, you would think that your people would run to your aid. It's just like, you know what, the guy that's in the White House right now is so bad. I would rather vote for my 13-year-old niece than to put him back in office for 4 more years. So it's just like, we all have a past, we all have a history, we all have a track record. So then it's just like when people are, you know, trying to help us. Because it's just like with Barack Obama, like, he done did his 8 years. And then Barack Obama's going around here and he's trying to get y'all to vote for Hillary and da-da-da-da-da-da. So then everybody's like, I'm not voting for her, da-da-da. Like you heard Barack Obama. And I tell people all the time, I say, baby, listen. Barack Obama is around here trying to help you. Barack Obama and them girls and them 2 dogs that they are taken care of for the rest of their life.
Period.
They have Secret Service for the rest of their lives. You are the one running around here that's going to be needing this food stamp program. You are the one going to be running around here needing this stimulus check. You are the one going to be running around here looking for some financial aid from something. And so now look where we are.
And listen up, black folks. For those of you who want to jump on this bandwagon of assumption that only white people, white women in particular, voted for Trump, and they did, but there were some black folks that voted him in too because they were upset that Barack Obama offered so many LGBTQ rights.
I say it all the time.
Absolutely.
And we talk about this on the
right.
morning show.
And so that was their way of trying to punish the Democratic Party, and they voted for Trump.
You're punishing yourself, honey. Listen, anytime that they hit a minority in any situation, know that your ass is on the chopping block next.
And I say the same thing that you just said about the Hispanics. Because the Hispanics went and voted for Donald Trump in droves too.
And then he put their kids in cages.
He put their kids in cages. And then he's told y'all, you're going to have to get up out of here if you ain't got no paperwork, honey. And then he just started harassing them. Oh, you got to help me, the black community help me. No, you snuck in the voting booth and voted for him. Right. But you told me you were voting for Hillary because you had on a Hillary t-shirt. But when you got in there, you voted for Donald Trump. How is it working out for you now?
Right. Well, Sophia, listen, I want to tell you thank you very much for having Craig and myself. We're always at your beck and call because you're always at ours. It has been a wonderful, wonderful show. Craig, we got to get out of here, you know.
I got orders to ship off.
We got orders to ship off. We got to let Sophia do her show, and, you know, we got things to do. We downtown. Well, you stay down here. Anyway.
George, hand me that pistol under the table.
Wait a minute. No, George, let me get
ain't going nowhere.
And I just want to correct something. I'm not at your beck and call. She might be.
I am. Anytime you call me, anytime, you know, I'll come.
Right, because, you know, I ain't called him this time. He's over here because Derek J said no.
And that's exactly why I'm not at your beck and call.
No, but I thank y'all for coming in. And we get ready to do some great things. And you announced that I'm going to be going to Mexico with you guys.
Yes.
Where's Legra?
Legra's not here.
She didn't call or nothing.
No.
The information up, people can purchase their tickets now.
We'll be talking about that tonight, later on this evening, if you guys are tuned in to our group, our Facebook group. And I'm going to go live. Sophia and I are going to be live together tonight.
I'm not doing that.
You just said you could be at her beck and call.
Girl, I'm tired.
I just cash out, but she get on live.
Girl, what time? What time? She said cash out. What time we going to be on there, sis?
We're going to be on there, sis. The time. You'll know when the cash out comes. We like the things that jiggle, but I know you love the things that fold.
Oh.
Now, you got to give her a time limit, though, because she'll sit on there for 3 hours.
No, I won't. No. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Listen, all you listeners out there, I want to thank you guys for having us, and you know, make sure that you're watching the Queen's Supreme Court, the Maddie in the Morning Show, Craig and Derek J.
Just going over to CraigDirectorStewart.com.
Craig and Derek J. Produced by Maddie in the Morning.
Yes, correct. And just stay tuned for all the things that we got coming up for you guys. You know, Craig has new books. I'm going to be working on
I have a podcast. So much to say.
Yeah, all of these things. All right, y'all. So I'm out, honey. I love you guys. I love you very much, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Are we going to a commercial break?
No, we're not going to commercial break.
Girl, they didn't have enough commercial breaks.
But who's going to pay me? Y'all need to go to the sponsors. Y'all better hit the sponsors so I can pay me.
Y'all cash out, Maddie.
That's right. Cash dollar sign. Ice me out. No, it's Madison Hinton.
What's your cash app?
What's your cash app?
Cash app, the writer. The writer.
Oh, they gonna send that. They gonna send that to the lady that wrote Harry Potter. You better tell me.
No,
You better not send that to that white lady. She don't give a damn about y'all.
Oh
No,
my god! Oh my god! Yeah. Okay. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on WERUradio with the home with the urban sound of pride. Thank y'all. I love y'all. This has been amazing. I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to sing a song or share a laugh or two. And before you ever know it, comes the time for us to show it. And we have to say to each other,
I bid you adieu.
Bye, y'all.
So long. Thank you all. Y'all, I don't care what they say. Y'all some good colors.
No. They had texted me and said that we had to do a rap
For them.
for them because they gotta go.
Oh,
So we had to do a rap for them, and then we could have just been doing the show, but we had to do a rap for them though.
all right, thank y'all.
Thank you, baby. Do they gotta get any B-roll of us walking?
Yeah, he said no, we got a bunch of stuff. We do. Hell no. Big,
Oh, he wasn't talking to you. He was talking to them.
still.
Yeah, he was in his ear. Yeah.
Madison was like, throw the thing like that. Yeah, Slay, go ahead, Slay, throw. I cut mine right.
3, 2, 1. Baby, they had text me.
Did y'all get that?
They gotta wrap it up. That's union.
Come on, get one of these. Get my hair sling.
Oh, excuse me, man. I'll plug this camera back in.
Oh.
So we gonna keep going or what we doing?
I think so. They finna go.
You need to get your microphone.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that sounds
Oh.
great. Just a minute.
Hey, well, we're all the way down in England.
You know, actually, I'm from West End,
Oh,
actually.
you're from West End. I'm from Scotland.
Scotland Yard, actually.
Scotland Yard.
Yeah, your
Well,
mic.
Yeah.
where is it? It's here. No, this is it.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you. You guys were hilarious.
Thank
And
you.
that conversation was good too. I appreciated it. Yeah.
Hopefully they'll get some of the good stuff that we were saying.
Well, we didn't have nothing but good stuff.
Well, I mean, not just the
What are
funny.
you saying?
Not just the funny stuff. I mean, you know, like,
We only had everything we did was good. What are you saying? See, that's the problem I have with you,
I'm saying
friend.
some of that meat.
Huh?
Some of that meat.
What do you know about meat? You got means and ratchets and dirty trees.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
You
Thank
gotta
you
use the
again.
restroom?
You're leaving soon?
No, Tia asked me something about my ticket.
Oh,
got
did you?
my-
Oh, girl, they go.
Oh, okay.
They gone.
Did she go? Did she leave?
I think they in the
It's
other.
4:49.
You put your voice on the radio.
You need to
Where
roll.
my shoes? Somebody got my other shoes over there.
When she started talking to Tina, I was like, yeah, right. That's a radio voice all day. I'll get you.
Oh.
Good.
Where my other shoes at? It's over there in the other room.
You did come back for a shoe. I don't know.
Baby, they text me. They was like, hey, Sophia. It's like, hey, we need to. Y'all can stay. We got to get them.
We gotta roll. You coming me in with hot, holding them
Okay.
on camera. Let me have the camera.
I know that's a hard job.
Give it too much. Baby, listen. What's this?
You stop this.
They still up, baby. My babies don't go nowhere, honey.
My cash app is the writer, Michelle Cloman. The writer, like THEWRITER.
My cash
Thank
app
you.
is. My cash app is.
Thank you guys.
Hi, Michelle Holly.
Hey boy, hey George Raunchy.
Michelle Cloman, my cash app is. What my baby, honey? Ooh. Oh, now we're going to talk about some stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Did you use the restroom? Do you know where it is?
I did, but I'm good now. I used it before we started.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we have 4 minutes before we go back up.
Okay. Yeah, this is really nice. I like this.
You like it? I've been trying to get you guys to come.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, thank you. We just in here being missed.
Y'all, we just talking, honey. We not. This is just good for radio. We don't mean none of this. Except the serious stuff. All the joking and playing.
All right.
Because they'll be trying to post this on all these different blogs.
Right, yeah,
Ooh,
we're just
girl,
playing. We mean our serious stuff, though.
How can I be happy?
Hey!
Baby. Anybody in here? That was dying.
I just plugged it.
Thank you, Michelle Cloman.
Oh, let me get my phone. She's sending out blessings. She sent out good blessings.
If I can't. You know her?
She's a left and I hate her.
Oh, so you know. She did send a good blessing. Hey, girl, hey.
Oh, so if you got a good one, I know I have a great one.
You get baby. You get on there in the counter.
Sing.
Michelle is loose with the purrs.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. Let me send you a kiss.
No, send her a book.
Well, for a book, you go over to Stewart.com.
Oh. Yeah, remember to do the rest of the show with your door open.
Hmm?
Do the rest of the show with your door open. But we never had that many people in here.
Ciao.
Hey, Craig done sucked up
All the air, right? And then these lights. For me.
Who is this? Craig, come over here and sing some Gladys.
Not Gladys.
Miss Sophia, what's going on? Nothing. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, Bree. Hey, Chantel. I will, Michelle. Thank you. Everybody follow in Michelle Clomer footsteps. Cash out your mama. Oh. Laura said, "Hey, Craig."
Hey, Laura. She went to
She's in the.
she
She's
went
in
to
the.
get her shoes and that wherever. Huh?
I need you to Craig the writer too.
Oh, I said I'm too loud.
No, I said I need you.
Oh, I thought you said the T.S. Madison still in here.
She said, "Craig, the writer still."
Oh, sorry.
How'd you feel?
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Sophia and George, thank you so much. This
It was a
so
pleasure,
much
love.
fun.
Thank
Uh-huh.
you.
Great together.
All right, this camera on too. So yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'm just going to, because it's far far. Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ Miss Sophia right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, what we are. Listen, my special guests are still in the studio. They had to just wrap up for the TV crew that were here with them, so they're gonna be back. And guess what? We are getting ready to roll into Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour. Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour is on the way where we get a drink on, get a smoke on, get a freak on, get a pills on, because everything is legal right here at Club Chit Chat during our Happy Hour. Happy Hour with Craig the Writer Stewart and T.S. Madison on deck. Let's ride.
Your spirit is
Baby!
What you laughing at?
Hey, Miss Lala. I saw that picture. I commented on that picture. Miss Cat said, love you, Craig.
Hey, Miss Cat.
Miss Queen making marks.
So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human, and she's got this little toy. She's
Keep
got
liking and sharing. Yes, keep liking and sharing.
tap, tap, boop, boop. She can't put it down.
Baby, y'all have showed out in here today.
Yes, sir.
Okay. They loved it. They loved the footage. Everybody keeps saying it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
David said it. Rael said it.
Humans have cool toys.
So I think it's going to be a nice little...
Hey, Bruce. Bruce said, hi, I'm new here. Welcome.
Make sure you hit the subscribe on Sophia's channel, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bruce.
This is
So,
like-
George, how long you been doing this? This is really great.
The station's been up for 2 years, but we've been in here like, what, is it 3 months now? 4 months?
I think you said 4 months, right?
Yeah, 4 months, yeah. We've been here 4 months.
That's great.
Yeah. It started on a
Vanessa.
whim, so we are
So
here
this
now.
camera got gone, so we don't need this chair, huh?
Right. All the extra furniture out of here,
And
but they
that
say I
one, yeah.
stole it.
What was this chair?
I think it probably was in the conference room. I'm assuming that's where they got it from.
Gayala Van Zandt, Poetic Justice. Ha! What's up, Bell Wop? I shipped your book, Bell Wop. So, George, you've been in radio prior to
Yeah,
this?
I've worked in radio like a lot of years.
Really?
Yeah.
On air, too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Worked in Mississippi, Louisiana, Kentucky,
Okay.
Nashville.
But you're from here?
I'm actually originally from Louisiana.
Oh, I thought you said you live from the West End.
No, I know, I was joking.
Oh, you were joking. Hey, Basic Jalen. Oh, okay. I went to school for journalism, but I never even thought about being on radio. Like for me, I always wanted to be on television. Like I wanted to do the news.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I got into my sophomore year, I realized that I didn't love the news.
Yeah,
Like, I
news,
didn't wanna
news can
do
be
it.
it's emotional.
It is.
Yeah, it's emotionally draining.
And that was what I realized.
And you have to be desensitized so much that, yeah.
And I realized that I knew I wanted to be a writer. I knew I was a writer, but I didn't want what I wrote to be curated. Oh, today you're going to discuss a fire. Tomorrow it's politics.
Mhm.
The next day a black man was shot and killed. Like I didn't want to do all of that. These are Warby Parker, these eyeglasses. And for every pair that you purchase, they donate a pair to somebody less fortunate. But it's called Warby Parker.
Yeah, I've seen that website.
Mm-hmm. W-A-R-B-Y Parker. P-A-R-K-E-R. Thank you, Ready Branded. They said they love your voice.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, so I knew news was not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, it's news. I grew up listening to radio, and I don't know how old you are. Don't tell me, but I'm probably a little bit older, and I grew up in radio, so I would practice it at the house, watch interviews and all that stuff. So I always knew that this is what I wanted to
But
do.
interestingly enough, now that I have a podcast, like I could see myself doing radio. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that I wouldn't have mind doing at some point.
Yeah.
But I really would love for this thing that Derek J and this thing that we do, I would love for like Apple to pick it up or like
but they're not.
or like an iHeartRadio.
They're not.
To
The
pick it up,
reason
but they
being
would.
because they're just not easy on the eye.
Oh my God! Did you just say that?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! I can't believe you just said that.
That's why they canceled them in Lawrence and Van.
Oh my God! They said
they said they can take everything. They said they can take everything. Can my left hand see me?
Yeah, they can see you.
They said they can take everything except for the car came like this. In them heels.
You know what? I'm not.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. Derek J and we real cool. I love Derek J. Derek J is one of the sweetest people in the
He
world.
really is.
And I be playing with him and
you know, mimicking him and everything. He don't. He know it's just a joke. Honey. He don't take that shit to
Right,
heart.
he doesn't. I was watching Oprah. It's called the Oprah Conversations, I think it's called, on Apple TV.
Conversations with Oprah.
Conversations with Oprah, something like that, on Apple TV. I was watching the interview she did with Mariah Carey. And it's really interesting the way that they have it set up because of the pandemic. The way that they have it, like they have these huge screens where the guest, Mariah, is on this screen and Oprah is in the studio and the room is white. So it really looks like, depending on the camera angle, it looks like they're sitting in the same room, right? But it's just amazing the way they do it. But I love the way it's a video podcast. You can hear it and you can see it. So that's the kind of idea I was thinking about, like with me and Derek. Like,
I gotta have that money though.
That's what I'm saying. So like if an iHeart pick it up or Apple.
Not necessarily. You don't really have to have. You just have to have creativity.
But see, I want them to pay for it.
But Apple them not
right now
do
we
that.
paying for it. But see, I would like for them to pay. And
Apple
for us
not gonna do that because, like I said, Derek J.
Oh, see, and see, for us to continue to talk about the things that are central to Black people, with emphasis on Black LGBTQ issues, because there isn't anything like that on any of those major
But
streaming.
have you expressed that to Derek J?
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about.
He's been on a couple of TV shows, because he already knows some people.
Yeah,
contact to set you up with the people to do it.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. So now that we've done like this whole, because we've done probably 13 or 14 different discussions. Like I said, everything from bridging the trans community. We had a panel where we had trans men and trans women on that panel and just talking about the divide.
Y'all talking about no sense, no food.
We did that. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the things that come up in the gay community.
Y'all talking about purses.
And so I just think that it would be really, I think it would be groundbreaking for Black gay people, for real. I really do. Even if a Netflix picked it up, you know what I'm saying? But I would want them to produce the show. We just show up. We still would curate.
No, I want
the
them to
topics.
pick up a show like that, but I don't want it to be you and Derek J. I want y'all to be our representatives.
You have to be careful though about, and I get what you're saying, because my mindset was the same way, because I wanted this, what we're doing, to be picked up by XM Sirius and all that stuff. But you have to realize that your vision is going to be changed. Yeah. And it will not be what you thought it was when you started it on your own. So while you want them to pick it up, you want to own it and sell it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
You want you saw how T.S. Madison went through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to water down some of what you want to do for the sponsor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when you say you want to have those conversations, not everybody wants you to have those conversations or wants to hear those conversations, or they want to narrate the conversation.
Yeah. And see, for that reason, that was the reason why I self-published my books, because I didn't want a major publishing company to try to tweak and subtract and delete stuff that I wanted to put in there.
That were important,
and I wasn't going to wait for them to give me permission to tell my story or our story. I said, no, I'm going to do it my way, and I'm glad I did, because I could still literally, my first book came out in 2012. That was 8 years ago. I could literally still now be waiting for some major publishing house to say, okay, we're going to tell your story. No, I've been doing it now on my own for 8 years.
Yeah, even with I can't think of her name, Hinton, Hostin on The View. The lawyer.
Sonny Hostin.
Yes, yeah. She had the same thing with her own company, ABC. When she wrote her book, she wrote about her experiences, some of the racism that she experienced and all of that.
And they wanted to.
And they said, oh, we don't want you to tell that. We need you to take that out.
Yes.
But this is her experience. So again, you know, taking ownership of your story is so vital. That's why I'm glad that we're Black owned and we do this.
Right.
We don't have anybody telling us.
Absolutely.
What to do.
And see, that's what we're doing. Derek and I, we stream it on our YouTube channel. So we do it ourselves. We pay for everything ourselves, and you know, but it would be really amazing to be able to get it on a major platform. And speaking of, that was why Issa Rae didn't want to bring Insecure, because remember before it was Insecure, she used to do a YouTube series called Angry Black Woman. Was it? No, not Angry Black Woman. It was called Awkward Black Girl. And it was called. And so she had this massive following on YouTube. The episodes would drop the same time on the same day every week. And they shot it guerrilla style. Like, she didn't have permits and stuff like that. They literally were in LA shooting. She had her friends and other actors, you know, to fill in, and you know, they wrote the scripts. And then she had such a massive following that network television wanted her. I think like ABC, NBC, somebody like that, but she resisted because she knew that they were going to change what she had. And then she took the deal from HBO. So she was more in a position of power to say, well, no, this is how I want to do this. And so that's what I kind of see me and Derek doing. Like we've been streaming on YouTube. We're building this thing ourselves. I've even said to him, we should take this on the road. Once this whole pandemic ends, like we can go city to city and have these conversations with the audience of people, and then build that like a cult following, and then have somebody come and we have more leverage at the table and say, well, no, I'm gonna need this, and this.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I mean that's good. Go for it, because I mean it's out there, and everybody right now, being in a pandemic, you are your own studio, your own producer, your own writer, and people are looking for content because of the pandemic. Stars aren't able to be in the studio like they used to and film and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the
even Red Table Talk. I was watching them yesterday. They're in the studio. The family, you know, Jada, her mom, and Willow, but the guests, they're virtual. But yeah.
Interesting. Now, are you working on writing something else? Is something else? What are you working on?
Yeah, I've turned my first 2 books.
Y'all getting out pretty.
Okay. My first 2 books I'm turning into a series. Because the first 2 books are about my life. So I've been writing that screenplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's hard.
Yes.
That's challenging.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So my thing is, because like with all of this TV stuff, it's an opportunity. I mean, I don't know whose eyes are going to be
watch
on.
it. Yeah.
us
You never
at
know.
that point. That's why when those cameras are rolling, I'm always talking to Madison about doing this documentary. We need to do this documentary because put that out there in the universe. You never know what executive producer
Who's looking? Yeah.
is
Tell
watching.
my sister.
Yeah. No, we've had the conversation. I've told
Tell
her.
my sister you be doing this.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we've had that conversation. I've told her. I said,
Tell my
listen.
sister. Maddie!
But, yeah.
Maddie, guess what?
But yeah.
Okay, I'll turn it
Well, girl, I guess the show over. I'm about to go home.
No, the show's not over. We're coming up after this next song.
Oh.
Show's not over till 6.
Thank you.
Let me call Derek J. Call Derek J.
Girl, you go too much.
Watch your shoes.
Oh.
Call Derek J.
Melvin Jordan, thank you very much. And Lori for the cash apps. I appreciate it.
Melvin Jordan, thank you so much. And who else? I know they got my cash up. Matty Mob in the house. Matty Mob in the house. Come on, Matty Mob. No, Matty Mob. Matty Mob be shooting out 25, 50, and 100. Child, Matty Mob be shooting out. Who is that saying they Matty Mob? But Matty Mob be shooting out 250, 100, 50, 25. And I need the Matty Mob to send me my money because y'all didn't cash out me on my birthday. Y'all mama was out of town. She was supposed to go home and put my cash up and wish me a happy birthday. The Matty Mob, they represented my birthday. So send me my cash out for my birthday. Or I'm not going on this trip to Mexico. Me and my laughing hyenas, we're going to South Africa.
I know that's
My
right.
baby's going to be learning different languages.
Come on, Color Purple.
Oh, we got 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Go get mad and tell her, come on here.
Where's she at?
I think she's in the conference room.
Yeah, she's in the conference room. So she got
Is this
2
one?
minutes. Now,
Yeah.
To the right.
To-
All the way down. I love this song, American Pie. Before we get busted. Got your slide.
Oh, you didn't get your lipstick?
Had to get a little lip therapy.
Or like my grandma used to call it, your lip chap. Get your lip chap.
Right. Ba-da-da.
Thank you for my cash app, Lori.
Thank you for my cash app, Laurie. I'm gonna start putting me.
There go the Matty Mob. There go the Matty Mob right there. That 50. Now that's the Matty Mob.
Oh,
they represent.
come on, somebody.
There's number one Marber in here.
I'm gonna say this. So.
One minute.
Did you know that? Yeah. That's the only thing I hate about that.
But listen.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we'll talk about it. Cash out me.
Right.
20 seconds. Close that door. What matter?
She's still in there talking to Dave. I told her you was ready to stop.
Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ Miss Sophia right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Hey everybody, welcome to Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour. That's right, this is Club Chit Chat Happy Hour, honey. Get your drink on, get your smoke on, get your pills on, get your freak on. Because everything is legal right here at Club Chit Chat during our happy hour. Correct, the writer Stewart. This your first happy hour, honey. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Everything and nothing.
What are you over there drinking, child?
Oh, this is a little kale juice.
Oh, little kale juice? Oh, okay. Well, you know, this is happy hour, honey. We just have fun, honey. We just have fun. But I got to let everybody know, Tory Lane, the judge told Tory Lane, keep your ass away from Megan Thee Stallion. Stay away from Megan Thee Stallion. And he also told Tory Lane that he has to surrender all of the guns that he owns.
Now, is it true that he's facing up to 20 years for that?
20-something. It's like 26.
That's insane.
So it's 22 years for one count, and then another one is like 4 years or 6 years. So he's looking at 28 years, honey. Yes, honey.
Career just gone.
Yeah, that's why he's trying to get somebody in his camp to take the fall for him, say that was their stuff, honey. That was their gun, and they shot Megan Thee Stallion. But you done pissed her off, honey. She done already told the truth, so they know what the truth is,
Absolutely.
honey. Can't come back now and try to rewrite the story, honey. No, ma'am.
Jeez.
Jeez. Now, you know, we had these questions. I really want to Maddie in here so I can ask her some of these questions, honey. But I'm going to go and ask you some of these questions. You can't take long. You just got to come on with the answer.
Okay. Because
when you take long, honey, we know you're lying. And you're holding back on the truth. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Booty.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on with it, honey. What happened on your worst date?
He asked for $1,000 salad dressing.
$1,000 salad dressing.
We were at a nice restaurant. He said, "You got like that McDonald's sauce that come on the burger, the Big Mac." Bitch, I could have crawled up under the table. Do you hear that?
Oh, what were y'all?
This was when Jermaine Dupri still had a restaurant. It was Cafe Dupri.
Oh, well, child, that was over there eating that. Was that the food you like now?
No. I was eating meat then.
But what didn't that like?
No, they had French toast and they had fried fish. They had a bunch of things.
But was it Janet that opened up another restaurant that was vegan?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Because that's when she and Jermaine were going.
Yeah, they were together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was up on Piedmont.
Yeah, right across the street from the right across the street from the Jaguar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I eat across the street from there. I wasn't going over to no Jermaine Dupri's restaurant. I was over there eating that Bones.
Right, Bones, exactly. Yeah, just crossing
honey.
Bones.
Yes, honey, the steakhouse.
Yes.
Baby, this boy took me to Bones, honey.
Baby, Bones is where it's at.
Okay, and I haven't been the same since.
Right, don't you go in there if you ain't got at least $200.
Yeah, because our meal was like $170-something just the two of us. And let me tell you, all I had was a steak,
some water,
mashed potatoes, and broccoli.
Right.
He had a steak, some shrimp or something, and some mashed potatoes, and a drink.
And see, the kids think they're doing something when they go to Roots Chris, but if you go to Bones,
you go to Bones.
Bones is here. Roots Chris is here.
No, Bones is here.
Right.
Roots Chris is here.
Right.
Baby. But what is the funniest place you ever fallen asleep?
Oh.
I know, honey.
Where?
One night stand, you was really going over there just to get it, and you was going back home, but he put it on you so good, honey, you fell asleep.
I fell asleep in his house.
You don't have no question to answer that question?
I'm trying to think. I can't think of the funniest.
Okay, the next question.
Mm-hmm.
What is something I would never guess about you?
That I like Coldplay.
Coldplay? Everybody like Coldplay.
You like Coldplay?
Yes.
A lot of black folks ain't into Coldplay.
A lot of black people ain't into country music.
And I like country music too.
Okay.
I like country music too.
I'm sitting up here at this radio station, honey. How dare I say I don't like Coldplay?
Right. And see, I don't know. My music library is everything from Jay-Z to Coldplay.
Okay. What, you got some Dolly Parton?
I don't have any Dolly Parton.
You have some Eartha Kitt? You have some Nina Simone?
Nina Simone for sure. I didn't have no Eartha Kitt.
You have some Big Mama Thorne?
No, who is that?
Oh, you gotta do your research, honey.
Really? But
Yeah.
speaking of Nina Simone, that documentary is amazing on Netflix. What Happened, Miss Simone?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good story.
I was in Houston, the theater that I used to work at in Houston. It was called...
Because you
the
a
Ensemble
theater major.
Yeah, the Ensemble Theater. They did the play. It's, what is it, Nina?
Oh, really?
Simply Nina or something. I
Really?
think they said Simply Nina.
That story was fascinating.
Yes, it was. I did not know she carried on like that.
Baby, listen, what I learned from that documentary was that she lived next door to Malcolm X at some point in New York. And that was when her music really started to change and become really, really black. And she started doing songs like Mississippi Goddamn. But then her audience changed and her sales dropped because her audience was mostly white originally. And she ended up dying broke. And it was a really good story, though.
Going out of the country like, what you call them?
Yeah, she went out of the country.
Josephine Baker.
Eartha Kitt went out of the country, too. Yeah.
Because they had, like, they couldn't make no money in the United States.
They couldn't make any money.
They said they were communists.
But girl,
Okay, you know this.
I know a little something.
All right, they taught you something in Baltimore.
Over there at Hampton University.
That's why Maddie didn't want to be in here in this segment.
Yeah, because she
Her dumb ass. I just have Miss Sophia holding down right here. WERUradio. WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. This is my girl, Tamar Braxton with Crazy Kind of Love.
You are so crazy. Oh my God.
My phone over there, they on live. I'll see it when I get on. Oh, Hell Wildcats, the great Bethune-Cookman University. Nina Simone was dealt with bipolar schizophrenia, beautiful legend, beautiful voice. She was in the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King.
Yes, all of that is true.
What's up with Tamar and her sleepwalk comfortable?
Well, not comfortable, but we all now want to go to Yale and Stanford, all those. And people have told our communities that going to HBCU, you ain't getting a real education, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And so...
Right.
Come on, DeVry.
Yeah.
Who went to DeVry?
Juju the Gardener.
What's that school that Lil Bow Wow went to on that movie?
T.S. Madison right there in
I
what's
forget the
called?
school. It was some school or something in the movie. I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, that's an unfortunate thing that we're all
She right there in the
again
conference room.
assimilated.
I told Craig to go get her. He went to get her, and she's still right there running her mouth.
Right.
She talking business.
She ain't
But
talking
you know,
about
one of the problems too with HBCUs, like when people graduate from HBCUs, a lot of times we don't give back to them because we had such a difficult time trying to
my
matriculate.
niece said that about Spelman.
Yeah.
She said when she graduated, she said, we want to be able to support
You
the
wanted,
alumni,
but you gave us such a hard time while we were students, while we were undergrads. It's like there's like this animosity towards the administration of the faculty, so you don't even feel compelled sometimes to give back.
Wow. Is that with all HBCUs?
I can't say all, but there's a lot of red tape. I hear these stories all the time, and I used to hear them all the time when I was in school. Like, I don't care what HBCU you went to, there was always a bunch of bullshit. They run you around, you got to go get in this line, you stand in this line forever, then you go over and get in this line, and you still ain't resolved whatever issue you went in there.
Yeah, but that's with every school. Because I went to in Louisiana. Was the University of Louisiana right now, but USL is what it was called when I was going to school. We had the same thing.
Yeah.
We had the long lines with no answers, and people were like, okay, well, a lot of instructions and still no answers. I think that's, I didn't go to an HBCU. I wish I did.
She's still in there?
Yeah, she coming.
So I think that's everybody's experience.
HBCU? Oh yeah, we're talking about HBCU.
No,
What were you saying?
I went to USL.
Yeah,
which
you
was
didn't have that experience. It's just like you don't understand drum line.
I don't understand. I wish I did though. I wish
You don't understand drum line?
I mean, no. I wish the drama.
They have
Drama.
that experience.
Oh no, I understand drum line.
Or drama?
No, I don't.
Drum line.
No, I don't
That's what I
think
thought
you
you
have to
said.
go to HBCU
Oh, you
to
do.
understand.
You do. You don't know what it is to go to a game and then it's just like halftime. Everybody's like, we're late for the game, but long we get there before halftime.
Oh no, we'd go to Southern games. It's right up the street. Yeah, we got that. We went to Southern and Xavier and all
Oh, but it's nothing like going to the pep rally. You went to the game. You
Oh,
had
honey,
to go
I
to
would
the pep
wait.
rally.
Ask it.
And then
If
homecoming
anybody is
week.
in Lafayette, Louisiana, you ask them about George Daigle. I was
Somebody
The
said
pep
which
rally.
drum line? The first one or the second? Baby, the first one.
the first one. Yes,
You don't know about
I was
school
the pep
days?
rally, honey.
But
Y'all don't know about school
come on,
days?
school day. Your hair ain't the longer than this.
Hit that door, baby. Surround,
Your school days was
surround.
moving.
Oh, surround, 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 surround. Surround, surround, surround. I thought she was saying surround. She's saying Sarah. Surround, 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 surround. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio with the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Welcome to Club Chat.
What?
Welcome to Club Chit Chat Happy Hour, honey. Yeah, I'm trying to get out. Welcome to Club Chit Chat Happy Hour. I want to give a shout out to all of my babies in the chat room. Yes, Basic Jalen, JJ, Rodriguez S, MJ Straw, Poetic Justice, KPD, Blessed Dynasty, also Scope, Michelle Cloman, JJ, Coco JB, Davin Lewis, hey Davin, Miss Queen, making marks, honey, And also in the studio with me, I have Craig the writer, Stewart. Matt is still around in that conference room, and I told her we had 1 minute. She's still around there, but she know we talk about educational stuff, that old dumb bitch. Hey girl, Craig was just talking about you, girl.
He always don't know, but that was this bitch over here saying.
Always talking about me.
That wasn't me. This bitch said your name
said,
just
"Oh my
before you opened the door.
Girl, you gonna live a long time. Long time.
Hey y'all. Hey Ray.
Y'all, this is Club Chit Chat Happy Hour, honey. This is Happy Hour, honey. Like not other. My sister want her drink though. For Happy Hour, girl. This is something we do. I ask questions of my guests, honey. You gotta come on with the answer. You can't be hesitating because I know when you.
Let me put my earphones on.
You
And
think
what my
about it
other
too
earring
long?
at? Because I had left an earring in here.
Oh, you know Craig got
Okay.
that, honey.
Can I eat some more fruit snacks over there?
Yes, girl.
Yes,
We
a
have a
whole
basket
basket.
full, honey.
Baby,
Craig,
this
tell
sponsor
us
is
the
you want some
truth.
more? The sponsors is showing out over here.
Oh, but listen. Oh, let me start it off easy, honey. All right.
Because she
Craig
talking
Madden.
about you with dumb girl. And that's why you didn't come back for the segment.
That bitch always be getting me.
All right. These cards are called Would You Rather. Would you rather be covered in beads or spiders?
You said bees or spiders?
Beads or
I
spiders?
would do spiders.
What you doing?
As long as they don't
No,
poison
you
us.
are no. You covered in beads or spiders?
Spiders.
And what you doing?
I got to have bees.
Why not spiders?
That's a big and
Girl,
You
you
have
have 2 minutes of
spider
sting, you could die.
they tattoo all over me.
Bees can kill you too.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm talking about.
What, spiders and bees? Both of them can
Well, girl, the spiders that I'm talking about aren't going to be poisonous.
you don't know
you
that.
don't know that?
You don't got the choice.
Yeah, you just gonna be covered. Would you rather be able to erase people's memory or predict their future?
I'd rather be able to predict their future because they'll pay me more for that.
But what about the stuff that they want you to erase? You know, some things people want you to erase.
They need to know what they did.
Oh.
And people need to take accountability for the shit that they did. They need to know what the fuck they did.
Oh my God, we gonna take a commercial. We'll be right back.
We can't
Not that strong language, girl. Not that strong language. Now you just talked about our sponsors, honey, and here you go.
I would want to be able to predict the future.
Oh,
But I
okay.
wouldn't want somebody to be able to tell me. I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to know.
You want to tell somebody their future, but you don't want you to know your future.
Right.
Okay, would you rather blow your nose with sandpaper or use bubblegum wrappers instead of toilet paper?
Bubblegum wrappers.
Bubblegum wrap.
Oh my god. Y'all gonna get most of that on y'all fingers.
Yo, but Craig don't eat a lot, so his poop is real light.
What about you?
I may take the sandpaper.
Oh, this gonna be hard. Would you rather give up sex for a year or your cell phone? I keep doing it. Would you rather give up sex for a year or your cell phone for a year?
Oh my God.
Yes.
I would rather do the cell phone.
Oh,
I'd rather give up sex for a year.
Yeah, because your cell phone is your business.
It's what?
Yeah, that's
I can masturbate. Now I don't need nobody.
You can get.
I could use somebody else's phone.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, that's what you gonna do?
This is why we can't never get the stuff together because he always in somebody else's bed.
Wait, what?
I can't come to work because his cell phone be off because he laid up with his man.
You just want me to be a dumb girl so bad.
Listen, you graduated from Harvard. There's no way you can be a dumb girl.
No, she graduated from Harvard.
It wasn't the wrong age.
Hampton. Like Marlo.
Just as good.
Oh, Marlo.
Hampton.
Hampton is okay.
What did Marlo work?
I am not going to sit here and say that Harvard is better just because they're a white institution.
That's why we say that.
Where do Marlo work? She work at
She worked for Housewives.
I know. What's the real job?
Extra.
That's the real job?
Yeah, she an extra.
This-
She ain't got no peace, baby. You is missing. Craig, go around there and get my sister something to eat, honey.
Okay. She got something down here. I see this bag.
Girl. Girl, this is exclusive.
Did you know that Oreos are vegan?
Girl, you want some Oreos, honey? Go on and eat them.
No, I'm just saying.
She's trying to find
Let me see if they vegan.
I can't eat these. I used to love these fruit snacks, but these fruit snacks are not vegan. They have gelatin in it, and gelatin has pork.
Oh, that's why I'm over here tearing it up like that, because I love me a real sandwich.
Okay, listen, Craig. What are some of your food items?
Some of the things that I eat on the regular?
Yeah, because you're not a
I'm
vegan.
pescatarian.
You're
Yeah.
pescatarian.
Yeah, so I still eat seafood, but I try not to eat fish more than about 3 times a week because fish can be high in
Mercury.
cholesterol and mercury. Yeah. But yeah, so typically when I wake up, the first thing that I do is I'll have like a fruit and veggie smoothie with like a vegan protein in it, and maybe do like a steel cut oat in it.
Oh,
And then today I had like sautéed
a
portobello,
steel cut. Oh,
portobello mushroom with onion. And then
bitch,
I
you
did-
getting good money. You have portobello mushroom.
And then I noticed you were on live one day. You was talking. You was in the store. And you was looking for a lot of organic stuff.
In Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Only a rich bitch shop like that.
What do you eat?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
You have a lot. You have a lot of people that cater to your shows and stuff. Baby, we eat good over there.
Yes,
do.
indeed.
But I don't care. I don't care who you have
Here
come
you
over
go.
there to
Here
cater.
you go.
Can't nobody
Here you go.
outcook Miss Mary.
Here you go.
Because the other people you bring over there, they
There you
just
go.
bring the meal and the desserts.
Right.
Miss Mary bring the meal, the dessert, and some Kool-Aid.
I was just gonna say, and the Kool-Aid.
Baby, that Kool-Aid.
It'll give a diabetic a coma.
She
Put a
got a
diabetic.
diabetic coma.
You'll
That's why
lose a
she over there
tooth.
hooked on that sugar now. She
Right.
ate up all that sugar.
But you know what? But Madison's blood pressure got under control during the pandemic because she wasn't out eating at all them fast food places.
Oh,
No,
that's
it-
what it was.
It actually, because I've been on my medication.
I think it was a combination of both.
Yeah, you insist though. You
Right.
just want to go back and forth with my sister.
No.
No, he
don't
like
to see
that.
her being
No.
strong.
See, he don't want me to be happy.
Girl,
I want you to be healthy and happy.
Hello.
Mama, Miss Sophia gets over here singing your praises, and Craig is tearing you up.
I am not tearing you up, Miss Mary.
I told you about cooking that queen, the mushrooms and stuff. I told you about
Miss
doing
Mary,
it.
I am not tearing you up. Miss Mary, I am not tearing you up. I was just saying.
He said your Kool-Aid too sweet. The mushrooms you made it was too salty.
Miss Mary.
Tell me to do good anyway.
Miss Mary, the only thing I said was the Kool-Aid is a little sweet, and I think I got a cavity last time
I got friends that love that Kool-Aid. When I try to change, they tell me no.
Well, I know this one's sitting right here.
No, it's actually this one right here.
Hey, Miss Mary.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
I'm good. You laid up looking like a queen, baby. Show the hi to Miss Mary.
Y'all say hey to Miss Mary.
Yes, honey. She the
I
call.
heard somebody calling.
Craig.
Huh.
Craig. Now you know she black. She called her mom on you.
Right. What'd you say, Miss Mary? Miss Mary, no. Sophia was saying that your food is great, no matter who we have over at the show to cook, to sponsor the food. Your food is always the best, and she said because you'll have food.
Actually,
you'll
she
have
was
dessert.
trying to come for Holly. She always been trying to come for my girl Holly.
Who's
Sophia.
Holly? What you say,
I'm
Craig?
with you on that.
You don't like Holly?
You know, Holly is
I like
good.
Holly. I like her food.
Oh, you don't like her food? Now, I ain't taste her food because I wasn't going to disrespect Miss Mary and put none of that
Girl,
on
you
my
sat over
list.
there and ate a whole 2-3 plates of that
But
food.
that was after Miss Mary hung up. So you know that.
Ah.
I just got Miss Sophia holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio with the home of the urban sound of pride. Welcome to Half Hour, everybody. Oh my God, Craig. She called her mom on you.
Listen, I know everybody may not like my cooking. Everybody may not. I'm trying to learn how to fix little things because I try to make sure everybody enjoy when they come over here.
Right. No,
Yes.
But look, for those of you that are watching, I do celery juice in the morning too because it's really good for like lowering your blood pressure and joint pain, preventing joint pain, cancers and stuff like that. So I was telling Miss Mary and this one right here about it. And Miss Mary started doing it, and Miss Mary gonna call me and say, well, Craig, can I put a little sugar in the celery juice?
Yes.
Girl, no!
Yeah.
You can't put no sugar.
And she, listen,
That was for boo.
no, I didn't want none of that. And listen, and here's the thing. I went up there and bought black tart cherry juice.
Uh-huh. That's really good for, what's it called?
Gout. And
gout.
all that kind
I
of-
never heard of it.
Black,
It's really good for gout.
black cherry juice with tart or tart cherry.
Yeah.
I go in there, Mom said, oh, I had to put a little sugar in it. I said, Mama, you defeated the purpose.
That one was too tart.
Yeah, but Miss, how much of it did you drink, Miss Mary? You only sold it to like a shot.
A whole glass.
No. That tart juice, you only sold it to like a shot or like a tablespoon.
Oh, no,
Well, you're supposed to give her that before the instruction before you give it to
Well,
her.
I didn't know she bought it.
But
Yeah.
why?
It was a 12-ounce glass.
Yeah, no, you don't. That's too much. You only need a shot or like a
Yeah,
tablespoon.
that might have been what it was. 'Cause it was too. I couldn't handle that. I had to do something.
So she good for the rest of the month. She
Girl,
ain't got
girl, you go for the rest of the year.
The rest of the next 2 years.
Right.
I'm supposed to drink that much of it?
No, you just need a shot.
That's why it's in such those little bitty bottles like that.
Mm-hmm. And it's really concentrated.
No, that's why it come in those little jars like that.
And that tart cherry juice is very expensive.
Mama, yes, I know that.
Yeah.
Those little jars, Mommy.
Finish the real man say, Craig that Fred that everyone let him talk, and then wait until he leaves to do it anyway.
Huh? What is it?
Craig that Fred that everyone lets talk, and when he leaves, they do it anyway.
Right.
But I done learned a lot from Craig, learning of different things.
Miss Mary,
Here.
Miss Mary,
Yes?
I want you to know T.S. Madison ate my banana pudding that you sent up here today. I know you made me a banana pudding.
No, I didn't make
Yeah,
no
just go with me,
pudding.
Miss Mary. I know you made me a banana pudding and Boo ate it in the
I
car.
didn't make one, Sophia. I tell you, I didn't make one this time, but I was.
She related to George Washington. She cannot tell a lie.
You already know Boo silly. Boo been up here cutting up. Miss Mary, you got you a collection up there, honey. Come on now, up there on top of that shelf.
Oh, no, those not mine. Only two of them mine. The rest is your best friend.
Oh no, all those are yours.
Now, honey.
Anything in your room, that's yours.
No,
I got to call my car.
We'll have to fight.
Oh, you have to fight.
Yeah, Boo love long hair. I don't like long hair.
Oh, you know, Miss Mary, Boo got long hair, and Boo got a long wig, long units in your
How long does
room.
it take to get here?
Like while he's away from the house right now, or she's away from the house, go up there and get them long units and cut them down to the size you want.
No, I ain't gonna do it, Sophia.
You can cut that hair.
I ain't gonna do that.
Oh, you scared of Boo?
No, Boo has been too good to me. I can't do Boo.
Child, I'm about to stuff about Boo. He gonna still be good to you. They been good to Boo, honey. Boo ain't purchased all that hair. They gave Boo that hair. I'm the one purchasing. I'm the one purchase units. Boo don't go purchase no unit. They be giving Boo that so she can advertise it.
How long is it before?
This is Midnight Blue, Miss Mary. Mm-hmm. I ain't played with him today. Okay. You already know, Miss Mary.
You gonna break your neck. You have the right address? Did it come up?
Yeah, it came out.
You already know.
I might well call my car that was gonna pick me up.
Oh baby, I just discovered that Boo and Craig and they have a toxic relationship. Yes, ma'am. It came out today during the show. Yeah. Yeah, Boo had brought it up that Craig had stole a lot of her ideas. And baby, they went at it on the radio.
Really, because I've seen those two pull together and make wonders out of things they sit and discuss.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff that you see Craig doing, he done took ideas from Maddie
It's
and
all
went
right.
over
I
there.
let him live. I let him live.
They done went stole
Sophia,
her
I let him
ideas.
live. I ain't gonna bust a bottle over his head this week.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but I will bust a bottle over Craig. Craig is a strong man. And I'm such
You
a
see,
small
Boo,
dainty.
now Boo talking about fight.
Itty bitty
You
woman.
hear Boo, now Boo talking about busting a bottle over Craig's head. You need to get up out of bed and come
No,
up
because
and
Craig man gonna come protect. Craig got a big, strong man. Ooh, Craig man so big and strong.
Is it?
That man could build 2 houses and 4
What?
fortresses, bitch. I'm
Your
telling
mama
you.
say, you need to come up here because Craig finna jump on Boo. She's like, nah, I'm just gonna put some prayer.
That's all.
Ooh.
Prep can do what I can't do.
Yeah.
It can it can do what you can't do and reach what you can't reach. Yeah, shut up.
Hey, he's shut up.
Right now,
Thank you, Miss.
You done started her. No.
All right, Miss
All
Mary.
right, Miss Mary, we gotta
Thank
get back
you.
on the air.
Thank you for my cash out, Miss Mary. Thank you for my cash out.
Oh, your birthday?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, today.
Oh, I ain't there. Listen, they refold my cash app card.
Yeah, I had to get Miss Mary a new cash out, girl. Girl,
What?
something like that. She bought something at one of them Spanish restaurants so that they got her together.
Oh, somebody had got your cash out,
So
girl?
I got the oh, my car is 8 minutes away.
Okay.
Okay. Well, here go, Boo. We get ready to call Letondra.
Bye, Mama. I'm finna head to the house. Bye, Mama.
Oh, I love me some Latanya.
You like Lee
Oh, I love me some Latanya.
Latanya, baby.
Love
Latanya.
Latanya.
Yes, Latanya.
I saw her debut, honey, when she was in the stripper joint.
Bye, Mama.
Yeah.
Talk about she got Latanya outfits.
Yeah.
When this finished, Sophia, you know, because I got to really do my sign off now because my car 8 minutes away. Y'all close at 6, don't you?
Yeah. Where your car?
8 minutes away.
Okay.
Thank you again for being here. We really, really appreciate it.
Oh, listen, I will come down here all the well. No, this is city. I come down here sometime. I hate the city.
You could have cut that out and to the break.
Throw back, honey.
Hey,
It's no frills love.
yeah. CC Peterson or Crystal Waters?
Jennifer Holiday.
Oh.
Now, what, are you doing some more music? Because you know I like that last song.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. As soon as I got what?
Yeah, I'm doing me a little bit more music.
Okay.
Child. We just been so. Craig, we gotta talk now after I had this conversation.
We'll talk when we get in the car.
I've just been so flustered.
Yeah,
with
it's
stuff.
that about. Oh, yeah, my sister gotta go, honey. We got a show tonight. What time? Oh, what time are we getting on there?
Well, it's gonna take me an hour to get home.
What we gonna do? We gonna
Just
be
gonna
on
go in
live
there
stream?
and just announce and stuff like
No, I'm talking about what app?
that. Stream yard.
Stream going.
So you want to call me after you do that, or you want to talk?
Yes, I have to call you and talk to you.
Because we got a lot of stuff planned for you, Craig. Girl, you got it? Girl, you got it?
You just got to show me how to get out of here when it's time.
Oh, I got
'Cause
you.
I don't know how to get out of here.
I got you.
Who is this hollering like this? Oh, that's Jennifer Holiday. Which is, I love Jennifer Holiday.
No frills love.
Those shoes is doing it too, honey.
Oh, yes, ma'am. A woman's got the strength. That's
A woman's got the power.
A woman's got the strength.
A woman's got the
A
power.
woman's got the power. A woman's got the strength.
Keep a man up.
Yeah.
Never let him down.
Yes. A woman's got the, yeah. Kennedy Davenport. A woman's got the.
Oh no, I was the disco. I was the bucket disco diva, honey. All those girls got their moves from me. They all stole from me.
Yes.
Little Brandy.
Aretha.
They all stole from me.
Oh, and that Beyonce. Right. I was like, what did Beyonce take from you, Jackie?
And Diane Carroll. They all stole from me.
And who was that? She said, "Oh, she not dead."
Bless her, Shirley Bassey.
Shirley Bassey, yeah.
Bless her heart.
She not dead. Oh, she's still alive.
I think she's still alive. Yeah.
Yeah, Shirley Bassey's still alive.
No, Shirley Bassey gone.
Shirley Bassey is still
No,
alive.
she not. She left
Okay.
right after that. Right after that, honey.
She did not leave. She is still somewhere
No,
singing
she
Goldfinger.
not, girl. She's died. She had the what's it called commercial, the car commercial, Jaguar. She gone.
Shirley Bassey not gone.
How tall is Maddie? Baby. Mama Maddie, I love you, baby. Let me tell you, who is that? How you pronounce that?
Shirley Bassey's still alive.
B-A-S-H-T-I.
Yeah, she's still alive.
For shit.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
He's strong with that Maddie Mom, baby. He's strong in
Yes,
that Maddie
ma'am.
Mom.
That Maddie Mob and them hyenas.
Yeah, I just told you, honey, the Maddie Mom. You supposed to go home on my birthday and put up my cash app for them, honey, for the Maddie Mom. You was out of town, honey.
We'll do it tonight.
Girl,
It'll be your birthday tonight.
Yeah, my birthday is in July.
We'll
My
do it
birthday
tonight.
tonight. Ooh. No, but this child here, and I just told her, I said, oh, honey. But let me get my sister out here. We finna fade you out, Jennifer. That cool?
Yo, that's fine. Yeah.
We gotta fade Jennifer out. My sister got to get out
Probably
here.
like
How
2
far is
minutes.
your ride away,
Probably like
sis?
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love. I know.
Oh, I'm sure too. He's done my makeup in in Detroit.
What I can use.
Oh!
A
woman's got the strength and a woman's got the power.
A woman's got the what? What a woman
The
got?
strength,
And what else?
the power.
Welcome to Club Chit Chat M-F with your DJ Miss Sophia right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. My special guest today, I want to thank you all. Craig Ryder Stewart and T.S. Madison. You all have been awesome. Y'all been off the chain. And Craig, although we booked Maddie and not you, I'm glad she brought you with her. Maddie, you are good. You good people, honey. You brought Craig with you. Although you know Craig, you stealing all your ideas.
It's okay,
Taking
you
them
know.
over there, and
It's
creating
alright.
stuff, acting like that's his creation.
It's
He won't
okay.
even give you the producer credit. You are the producer of the Craig and
Well, girl, that's how she did. We were
Derek J.
behind the bench.
That's
Huh?
okay. She
What's it
did
called?
good.
That was your idea for
Girl,
behind
yes.
the bench?
She told me she didn't want to do it, then I look up, she and Oliver up on the screen talking about producer. I'm like, girl, I haven't standing you.
But hold on, but wait. I'm
Beyond
trying
the
to
bench,
say-
not behind.
But wait, I'm trying to see where did this other girl come from? I'm down here looking at the paint. You know, Mississippi Valley.
You talking about Latanya?
Latanya.
Baby, y'all gonna let y'all not finna give Latanya all that. Latanya,
Yeah.
listen, Latanya work at the Yellow. The Yellow is full of STDs and discharges, holes with bullet wounds on them, scratch marks around their neck. You can understand.
Well, Latanya work.
Latanya work down there to my club called the Yellow.
Oh.
You know, it's patterned after all discharges. You know, we don't turn you away just because you got a discharge. All you got to we got a medical unit on the floor.
Oh.
We got listen, we got a whole array of pills and vaginal mesh stuff. Anything back there. If you A-list, still you can still come to work. Ain't no need for you to be off.
So Craig, if you go down there to the yellow, make sure you go down there with a bottle of penicillin. Because baby, they already told you.
And a Z-Pack.
Warning come before destruction.
Yes, indeed.
But they still lived in Sodom and Gomorrah.
But I'm gonna go down to the paint down in the valley where the gas get nasty.
Speaking of the paint, you know my man he's the art director, assistant art director. Yeah,
Give me the tea.
He designs the sets. And P Valley was one of the shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, that's how ironic is that? See, y'all are meant for each other.
Why is that?
He's an art director and you paint.
All right, guys, you have an amazing day. Good to see you.
It was wonderful having you here.
Thank you
Please
very
don't let
much.
her behavior dictate that you won't be back again.
Thank you very much,
Thank
George.
you. Thank you.
Craig, you go.
I'm gone. Bye, Madison. Call me after this so we can have our
I
conversation.
will.
Bye,
Okay.
y'all.
Bye, Craig.
All right,
Bye.
Craig. He must be going
That's
to
my
scatter.
driver texting me.
He going to scatter somebody. Oh, but I want to thank you, man. And thank you for coming through, honey. The laughing hyenas, they love you, honey. They
Tell the hyenas I said, hey.
Tell your anybody. Y'all cash up your ain't cash up Craig, honey. Yes, baby. But I love you. I know you got to get out of here, girl. And then we're going to be on, Matt and I will be on tonight with, not Lee Tanya, but with Legra.
Okay. All right.
Anything you want to say?
Y'all make sure y'all tune in on Saturday nights. Come down to the Yellow, you know what I'm saying? Come down there and spend your money down there to the Yellow. You know, our bottom bitch Lee Tanya will be coming out. You know, I will be recording the song, and the song is called Dirty Lee Tanya. The story of a TS prostitute.
Could you give us one little verse of the Litanya? Cause you be rapping when Litanya is dancing.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yes, Litanya,
Yes.
baby, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
They was calling me, they're like, Mama, why you ain't go over there to the dance?
I got a name for you when you come down there. I always rename my girls.
What's my name?
I don't know yet. You just got to see what you got on. You know, we always name our girls after their daddies.
Oh,
That's it.
That's it.
This it right here. This the beat. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know that this is the story of Dirty Lee Tanya. Dirty Lee Tanya was a little girl, honey, trapped inside of a man's body.
Let me see that.
And
Hold on, let me see it. Put it on pause.
Oh,
let me see it.
Hold on.
When it's playing, let me
put
see
it in there and just press play. Start it over. Yes.
iPhone.
It's an iPhone.
Oh, girl.
No, I got you.
Oh, shit. There he go.
Oh, my God.
They're trying to stick their Android in there. You know, two
Well, I ain't
million.
gonna do that,
Oh,
honey.
shit.
I need that.
You know, 2 million ain't supposed to be together.
Well, come on. You can come on. I got it.
Okay, play. Ow. You know what I'm saying? This is the story of a girl named Litanya. She had a real big pussy. And she sold it to the wrong man for the right dollar. And she ended up getting real hurt. And what really happened was I found her laying in a ditch. I picked her up, dusted her off, gave her 3 of my old wigs, and she come down there and work in my club, The Yellow. Well, I am the house mother of all the girls. It's your girl Lee Tanya. They found her in the back of an old used Honda. They dropped it off. They pulled her hair off with her draws, Lee Tanya. She's a nasty hoe. One who will suck that dick on the floor, Lee Tanya. She's a ghetto bitch. A bitch that they throw off in the ditch, Lee Tanya.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Holy Tanya. Holy Tanya, honey. She thought she had been rescued.
Oh, my God.
Baby, pass the
Lee
time.
Tanya thought she was rescued, but she ended up coming working for me. And any of those bitches that get thrown in the ditch, I goes out there and pick them up.
Yes, and give 3 pair of your old panties.
3 pair of my old panties and 2
old panties.
old and 2 of my used wigs. And they are owning down there to the Yellow. It's like you sign a contract with the devil. You come down there and work at the Yellow.
To the yellow.
At the yellow, bitch. I take you with discharges and all. Them the kind of trains I like, because they're the ones to spend the good money.
All right. I love you, sis.
I love you too, sister. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming through. Anytime you want to come through and drop something, you just let me know, girl.
All right, and you always welcome at the Queen's Supreme Court. You know you my head judge and child. You better not let Doniva hear me say that, because Doniva gonna break a ball across your head. All right, y'all hyenas. I love you. Laugh a long time.
I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. And as always, I want you to be blessed. I want you to be a blessing. But more importantly, I want you to always be yourself, because no one else can be you but you. There can only be a carbon copy of you, but a carbon copy is never better than the original. And you, my darling laughing hyena, and the Maddie Mob are original.